All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to This Week in Base Hit. I'm your host, and that's my co-host. What's up,
What's
Clone? How
up,
you doing?
man?
How's your week?
It was all right. It's our everybody's got their take on this story, and we get to do ours. I see the
Yes.
picture up behind you.
So that's Mark DeRosa right there. Obviously, that's the story of the day week. Um,
Are people as into it as I am?
yes,
Is it a big
yeah,
story?
it's a big story. It's a big story, and it feels like everybody's take is kind of the same on it. But before we talk about it, I want to zoom out on this because I have kind of a hot take that I want to get your read on.
Give a 30-second summary,
Yeah.
and
So
then
so so we're going to be talking about
I mean,
obviously
if people
DeRosa,
know,
them thinking that they he had an interview, a televised interview, where he said something to the effect of, this game against Italy's important, even though we've already punched our ticket into the quarterfinals. But this game's really important, which raised a lot of eyebrows because they definitely did not have a clinch. And so, like the topic, and we're going to get into this, but I'm still backing up for a second, is like how, with all those coaches and all those players, could that be possible? And if it's not possible, how did he not know? And even if he misspoke, there's a whole nother aspect to this because in a interview with I don't know if it was a blogger or newspaper reporter, but the written interview says he's being interviewed and he said after the game against Mexico they stayed in the locker room,
oh,
drank beer, and then in the interview he says
they're
and
dragging.
it went from the locker room to the bus to the hotel, and several of the guys are really dragging this morning. So that means like they
This is a normal
celebrated like they
interview. You
won the
haven't seen
World
him say
Series.
it.
No, I
I,
haven't. Oh, you've
Oh
seen
yeah,
it?
I've seen
There's
the
video
actual
of it.
interview. Yeah, yeah, he's laughing, he's chuckling while he's yeah.
And so that tells me like when he said the and I want your take on this too because you said it perfectly. You're like it was such a terrible lie when he's like, oh, I just misspoke. Actually, why don't you take it from there because I want to like, and then I'll do the thing I was gonna
And
do.
I think that's what's left. So yeah, I think you summarized it well. That it's unbelievable. I mean, it's it seems impossible that nobody on the team,
Impossible.
none of the players, none of the coaches got around to figuring out the rules and talking about it. But it also, I believe that that's exactly what happened because of there's no the stuff that there's no way that he would
There's
have made that comment unless he thought they had made it. And the way that he played the game, I mean, he had a bunch of guys that were sitting out and he wasn't, I mean, he
I mean,
played,
he
there's people that are
played
trying to cover for him saying that he knew, and he's trying to say that he knew. I don't believe that he knew until
no,
after.
no,
Yeah.
because he got Goldschmidt at bats, and Goldschmidt was like the guy that they were just like one last hurrah, and then he got during the game he
He
got
made comments that he was gonna he needed to get him some reps.
and Kershaw he got Kershaw
Yeah,
warming up in
Kershaw.
the pen, who had made plenty of comments that they were these guys were along for the ride. It was almost like ceremonial that they were part of it, and it wasn't just Goldschmidt. Like they sat for their starters, um, and and including like Goldschmidt for Bryce Harper. Just it just does not make any sense.
I heard that those guys that were sitting were unhappy. Uh,
Sure.
but yeah, I don't think. I mean, if it might be worse if they knew. I mean, they just totally. We've just gone through the story. I mean, and a bunch of people are not paying attention to WC. I understand, but I've been sold that World Baseball Classic is a fun thing that people get so excited
So
about. It's a
fun.
good time, and I've been watching, and then I specifically the U.S. players like we're playing for our country, and they've been like appealing to their like pride, like do it for the troops, all this stuff, and then they're showing how they feel about
Well,
the
and
players.
like even like a step beyond this, like whether they knew the rules, didn't know the rules. Let's say they actually did clinch. It feels so utterly disrespectful of the game, of the country, of Italy to be like, oh, we're professional athletes and we can get hammered tonight and we'll just go out and just flub this game because it's an exhibition because we've already punched our ticket. Like,
I mean,
even that is so gross. It just does not make any sense. You get one effing shot at this and you're going to get hammered?
they couldn't wait a day.
Right. They had a day
That's the
off the
thing
next
is
day.
like I think that if they knew that it wasn't clinched, that's what again, like it's worse if they did know. They couldn't have known
Yes.
because I think that they were celebrating. They thought, hell yeah, we clinched. Let's party. And just so stupid. Just so stupid.
It's
I
so
mean,
stupid. It's so bad. And like I said it to you via text. I'm a total homer. I want the U.S. to win no matter what. But even me, there was a part of me that almost wanted Mexico to win just to teach them a lesson. Like we cannot do that on the world stage because it's like what every other country shits on America for. Like we did that.
right.
Arrogance, entitlement, thinking we're better than whatever is going on. We can't do that. We gotta rise above, man. I was so deeply disappointed in it.
They got bailed out, but
And now
I
they have to win it all.
yeah, I
They
mean
have to.
they still got a good shot at it.
There is, but like it's the storyline. Anything short of winning it all, the storyline
Yeah.
is going to be this.
Yeah, and DeRosa, I mean, whatever. Everybody says he's a really good guy.
Yeah,
I mean, they need to win it all, yeah, to not have to answer questions about it for
yeah.
a long, long time.
Because
So
they
good
put
for them.
together the baseball dream team, right? And it's like this is the best lineup ever assembled. And so if they fail, they're everybody can point back to this and say you weren't taking it seriously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I I mean, this is just personal philosophy in life anyway, and you know this about me. Like, I always go into everything assuming the worst, like whatever it is, like assume the worst, be pleasantly surprised when it doesn't happen. Which, so to me, people that, yeah, I mean, this is the same as dropping the football before you get, somebody had said that it's dropping the football before you're actually across the end zone, except it was the entire team. It was the entire team of coaches, all of them doing
Every
it.
trainer, every
Yep.
masseuse, team doctor,
I
like
mean,
everybody
and
failed.
yeah, I mean, again, I think he's lying. I mean, he had already, I mean, even the first interview, he said, I misspoke, and then he immediately says, like, I did the calculations wrong. Like, I don't
Yeah, but yeah, and to your point, either way, it's bad, but it might actually be worse
know.
if you knew that you were playing for it and letting them just get hammered. Like that's worse. Like
He's
don't
not a
there is
regular
no
coach.
correction here.
He's not a regular coach. Like, what else do you have to do? Like, you only play 4 games. Like, there's not that much you have to pay attention to in terms
Yeah.
of
He hasn't
how it's
coached a game in
going.
3 years. He should know the rules better than the umps.
Oh God, unbelievable.
And
I
and, and
don't
you
know.
know,
Did anybody post that they clinched? Like, that's what,
no.
like, the newspaper, and you got your little asterisks there. Did they not notice that, like, they didn't have one yet?
Well, so that kind of dovetails into the other part that's bad for DeRosa is no one else came out and said we were drinking last night, partying it up with the boys. He didn't need to say that.
No.
Like, why did you even share it? Because like that it could have we could have just lost to Italy because Italy's as hot as any team in the WBC. That could have been the story, but you made it about like we got a bunch of hungover guys because we thought we clinched, and then Italy Schmidtly.
Yeah, they're specifically being kind of dumb. And I don't know. I haven't heard anything from the players, and maybe they'll close ranks and they won't say anything. But I would love to
They
know.
have to
Yeah,
say something. It's too
if
big of
those
a
guys
story.
are pissed.
Yeah, it's too big of a story. I bet you're going to see some finger pointing. They're going to keep them out of the media's eye, I'm guessing, for the next day and a half. But
There
but
was a
the,
conversation. Whoever, I think, was it Tubi who played the Canada, I mean the Mexico Italy game last night. Whoever did that, they were excited because they had a lot more people watching it than would have been watching it
Yeah,
otherwise.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Uh, so
they
okay, so
haven't played that good in the whole thing. Like, are they taking it? I mean, it's a question anyway, but I don't know if they've been taking it seriously.
so going all the way back up to the beginning part, that is what I wanted to talk about because I here's my hot take. I have this theory that the United States team has come in pretending, almost LARPing of what they think the dream team should be, because and the and because they're faking it, like that's what led to the indiscretion of just like getting drunk and whatever. And my example of that is at the start of the Mexico game, Randy Rosarena tried to shake Cal
Yeah,
Raleigh's
yeah,
hand.
yeah.
These guys are teammates, they're boys. And Cal refused to shake his hand. And if you look behind him, you look at the dugout, everybody's looking at them.
Yeah.
Like there was some conversation that we don't shake hands, we're warriors, we're going to war, and they're like playing this
Yes,
story in
yes,
their head of what they should be. And and
yes.
you
That
it's
makes it that
so
makes it uglier too. Yes.
it's so like cringy not to shake your boy's hands. Like just shake his hand. No, there's no reason to make a news story. There is no benefit to the USA team by not shaking somebody's hand. And that's what makes me think that they're like LARPing. They're play acting being the dream team. And
Yeah.
and why like that's his teammate. That's not just like another guy in the league.
I think it's a mix. Yeah, I think it's a mix of I definitely don't think the coaches are taking it seriously enough because we just saw this. But they haven't been playing that well. I mean, in defense of them on the dream team talk, uh it's a hard it's the dream team because it's the best US team that's come together. But there's lots of guys that aren't there. And also, unlike the dream team, all the best players in the world aren't with the U. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. Aren't American? Like
Well,
there's
yeah,
a
they
lot
are.
of
They're just
best,
playing for Team
there's a
Italy and
lot
Team
of best
Israel
players that are
and Team,
playing
yeah.
for Japan and playing for all these other countries. So it's gonna be tough anyway. But
But what's your take on the handshake, the lack of handshake? What did you think about
well,
that?
I think you're right. I didn't at the time. I thought I heard about it and I didn't think it was that huge a deal. I mean, I thought, yeah, that he was trying to play
Play
tough guy
tough guy.
and
Yeah,
like, okay, but it just became, yeah, it made the fucking around look so much worse.
yeah. Well,
Um,
and it must have been bad anyways because did you hear a Rosarena his comments after the game?
I heard somebody said he cursed him in 4 languages.
Yeah, yeah. He's like in Mexican, screw him in uh, uh, Cuban, fuck him, and like he just went off. And so like,
Supposedly Seattle, they got a call from the Mariners telling both of them to chill out, or I don't even know what.
yeah, I don't know, I don't know. It just it's a frustrating watch for sure.
They had a bunch of errors in that Italy game. I mean, oh man. They
Yep.
haven't, I mean, have they blown anybody out? I mean, that's what they barely beat Mexico, lost Italy, uh,
Um,
England. It took a while for them to get going against Great Britain. Then they did well, and
yeah,
I
and
can't remember
then
Brazil.
they beat Great Britain 9-1
Yeah,
because
they were down, weren't they? And they were like, that's the Scooble game.
and then they beat Brazil by 10, I think,
Okay, so then
15 to 5.
okay, so
So,
yeah, they've had a hard time getting up for it. Maybe this will wake them up, but
oh, it
still,
better.
I haven't gone back to look today, and I don't know if DeRosa said anything, but I hope that they're I hope that they're just wearing it and saying like we're morons, and I hope they're not still lying and saying like, oh no, we knew. Is he still saying he knew?
I don't think
Right.
they've talked to the press. And if I was running that team, that's what I would say too. It's like everybody just shut up. We're going to do nothing but focus on the game. We can do all the interviews later, but right now we have one job, and that's to win. Because there's nothing good that can come out from talking to the press at this point. If anything, you could piss off your teammates. Somebody's going to accidentally be a narc.
Yeah, the players wouldn't do it, but he could say something. I don't know. Uh, I haven't followed up on it today, but it's a it's incredible. Are there other examples? That's what I was telling you about. Remember when the Packers forgot that they had to play a wild card? Like I
I know the Vikings got a bunch of strippers on a boat once, but that wasn't the night before a game.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay.
I mean, I can't think of an example like that. Like it's so absurd, but it's probably happened. It's just the head freaking coach didn't tell on everybody. And
People were
again, even if they clinched, it's so
yeah.
utterly disrespectful to Italy, who's 3-0 at the time, to just be like, we're gonna waltz in there half in the bag. Like, what
And
are you doing?
people were saying, and it's totally true. I bet even though US is safe, I bet everybody else was fucking laughing at them because they knew like they got to sit there and watch this game and sweat it out because if they don't make it, they're gonna have to answer questions about this all year. So they
Yep.
just got to have a big laugh at the US expense.
The United States owes more to Vinnie Pasquantino than anybody on the US team, right?
Uh,
And he even mentioned it after the game in
they-
the post-game interview. Oh, you haven't seen that? Yeah, like
uh,
he's getting interviewed and he's like, Team USA, I know you're sitting in your hotel. You can thank me. I'm coming to the hotel in a little while, like Bobby,
we
because
could drink again. We could
he's
start drinking again.
he's teammates with Bobby Witt. He goes, Bobby, you better have a room key waiting for me when I get there.
That's funny.
And so like I mean, he hit 3 home runs, so he like
Yeah, yeah.
almost single-handedly.
First person to do it. All right.
Yep.
So hopefully this is the wake up call. Um, and they get it
They got
together.
to win.
And I wouldn't have. I mean, I think I. Well, we'll see. I wouldn't have been embarrassed if they lost before this. Like
No,
I knew that
there's
they were
good teams out
good.
there.
Like there's some good teams and everywhere else, but
Italy's super
now I
hot.
feel
They're
like
doing everything right.
yeah.
They're
But yeah.
well coached. Uh,
Italy, Dominican is crushing people. Um,
and now they're going to have to face the DR in the semifinals if they make it past Canada. Uh, Whereas they would have been facing Japan. I don't know. I mean, that's like a pick your poison type thing, but um, I don't know, man.
oh, wait. Is that true? Is that
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
swap is because they lost the game?
yep.
Oof.
No, because they were the second place B
Yeah, yeah.
finisher. They play Canada and then the winner of Dominican Republic, and I guess I'm assuming it's Dominican Republic, but they're playing Korea.
Puerto
Korea could get hot.
Rico. Yeah, yeah.
No,
No,
Puerto Rico plays
I
Italy.
lost track.
Yeah.
And who?
Japan and Venezuela play, which will be
Oh,
the
that's it.
biggest.
That's it.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw in the right before the game, the Dominican Republic Venezuela game, Tatis comes up to bat and William Contreras bro hugs him up and they give each other like this pat, and it felt like it was like
Yeah.
this is how you're supposed to do it because like
uh,
it was pretty funny.
and then they still, beat the crap out of them.
That no, it was like 8-6. That was a good game.
Oh, it was?
But yeah, Venezuela
Okay.
scored 2 runs in the ninth, almost
Okay,
came
I was
back.
wrong.
Yep.
Oh man. Has Cal Riley said anything about that?
Not that I know of. And I want to be
He probably
clear.
can't. He'll come out and say, like, I'm sorry, man, I was so hungover. I didn't even realize
I
who you
did.
were.
Oh, he hung over that night too,
Yeah.
the day before. No, and like I'm questioning some of the players' decision making, but I'm not mad at any of the players. I'm mad at that guy. He's the one that had to know, and he has at least 3 bench coaches. I don't know how deep the rest of the team is, or not bench coaches.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he has his pitching coach, his bench coach, and then he has well, they have a hitting and fielding coach. Yeah, so like they had so many people,
The lessons that
and
all
even if
the
you don't
kids
know the
have.
tiebreakers, you have to see there's only there's only 4 games. You have to see that there's the odds of 3 people finishing 3-1 are likely, and 2 advance. So even if you don't know the tiebreakers, you
Happens
have to
every
know there's a
time.
tie.
It happens every time. They haven't, that's what, well, that's what, when they were talking about it, like they haven't been playing to, there's other countries have been playing to run up the score because they knew that it mattered.
Yeah,
Uh, a lesson to all of it. I mean, again, people will say like I should relax more, but like, I'm somebody that like, I feel like I'm watching a football game. I mean, I still feel like World Series might change. They might change some of the calls. Like, it takes me a little while to actually be able to register it, believe in it, celebrate when something happens. The
yeah.
idea of that you can't just wait until the actual moment before you
It's
start.
crazy. What a bunch of alcoholics. You couldn't wait one day.
Uh,
God damn it.
but I think it's gonna end up being good for them. I think that they're gonna be scared straight because
Oh,
of
I
the.
see. I see what you're saying.
I think they're scared straight, and they're gonna take it more seriously now because they know it's just going to be even whether they deserve it or not. Yeah, if they blow it, just think about some afternoon in July having to talk to whatever local reporter and answer the questions again about.
Yep.
Uh,
Uh, and to be fair, like they might have lost against Italy even if they were on top of their game. Like that Italy team was super hot. Uh,
maybe,
but that doesn't get to be the story anymore, you know?
yeah, maybe, but I don't know that they would have. I mean, again, if they played the guys they should have played,
Yeah, I
if
know.
they weren't throwing the ball all over the place,
Yep.
if
And as soon as they started subbing guys out, all of a sudden they scored 6 runs.
piling on, but
Yeah.
still support them here.
Go
You can get it. You can get it together
USA.
now. Get it together.
USA. All right.
Mark DeRosa, stop coming up with goofy stories. Just
Just be honest and
totally own
just,
it and say
yes,
like,
yes. Jump
and
on that grenade. It's
if you
nobody's
did it
fault but
already, then
yours.
mm,
All
mm.
right. Okay. So go USA. Rooting for you. Please win because, and especially please don't let Canada knock us out because we'll never hear the end of that.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That would be bad because those are actual Canadians, not American Canadians. Those are all real Canadians. So go get them, boys. All right.
Mm.
USA, till next week. We'll see you.